Hello everyone, my name is Adreden, and today we are back in Subnautica Below Zero. Today, my plan is to craft some stuff. I think we're going to turn off, I want to get these off the screen, so let's figure out how to do that. I think I must have pinned them. Okay, I see, pinning is done that. It's a cool feature, something I don't need at the moment. I may actually pin this one, come to think of it, and I might pin that one. You know what? Let's pin a whole bunch. I'm all over the place, aren't I? I'm going to try to slow down this episode and be a little more concise. So what I'm doing is I have spent some time out there, about in the world, and I have gathered up a bunch of stuff so that I could craft these things. So we're gonna do that. Now I think in this episode we'll probably build all these things, but I'm thinking I'll build a base in an upcoming video because I want to find a really good place for it. I'm thinking somewhere, let's take a quick look at the map, which is in survival, is it? Research? I don't know, it's one of these places. Oh, there's also a log that I need to check too. Let's just quickly listen to this log.
What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while.
Yep.
But how long has she been following me?
Who knows?
She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
She might have. Indigenous lifeforms. Well, if you want to get rid of these things, you kind of just have to like look at them for like, I don't know, a second or something. I was exploring around, I found some creatures, scanned them. It was cool, but you know, not necessary for this little bit here. Is it under here? Maps. Okay, so I don't know. I mean, it's tough to say where exactly the best place is for a base. I mean, for all I know, it is roughly where we are, near the twisty bridges, kind of out in here. But I was thinking it might also be cool to do it somewhere just out here. I don't really know what's in this area, but I do know that roughly in here there's a bunch of hydrothermal vents which have some goodies. I managed to gather some lithium. Yeah, I don't really know. I kind of want it to be, you know, somewhere in the middle, which technically is kind of where we are. It's kind of a kind of a weird thing. Anyways, I'm going to think about that. If you guys have any good suggestions, let me know in the comments, and we'll figure it out. Okay, let's get building. Okay, so we are gonna start. Let's start with the deployable, the vehicle bay there. It was a lubricant and a these are just titanium. And what was it? Computer chip, of course. I gotta hit my other piece of paper, that I have here. That would actually probably be more beneficial to me than to you guys because I can do this off camera. Okay. Microchip. Did I put all the microchips away? I did not. Okay. So yeah, I spent probably like an hour and a half looking around and sourcing different materials or farming them, whatever you want to call it. I don't know, whatever. And so, yeah, let's build the mobile vehicle bay with what we got on us. And also take a drink of water. Yum, yum. Okay, and that's here and there. So this will allow us to do the sea truck. So now we can explore things. We can get into those dangerous places and get chased by monsters. And together we can scream in fear. Or frustration. Whatever it is you most think will occur. Alright, probably here is good. Bye! Oh man, what's the Markiplier names for all these little guys? Jimmy, Sammy, I don't know. It's been way too long since I watched that. But yeah, these little things are up here, hanging about, waiting to build something. So now we can build things here too. We gotta do it kind of quick, otherwise we'll get too cold. Vehicles, sea truck. So these things here, I've also spent the time to get these things for you guys too, because yeah, whee. Let's go back into here, and I'm gonna unpin that guy now. Fantastic. So yeah, yeah, I've been just scanning around. I've only been almost eaten 2 or 3 times. It's not been too bad. Alright, this here says sea truck. This is the one I filled with everything. I've got a lot of these things, and I've been thinking, occasionally I'm like, oh man, I'm spending all this time out there searching for minerals, risking my life. Why am I wasting my titanium building these? It's, you know, 4 titanium each time. But then I'm thinking to myself, you know what? It's not actually that big of a deal. Because in reality, they give you a lot of titanium in this game. Unless there's something like later in the game that's insanely expensive. Right now, I'm not seeing any downsides to doing this. Ooh. Alright. Let's do this. Boom. Go, little guys, go. Oh, there it is. Now this thing apparently has a lot of different modules. I've, you know, I don't actually know if I ever made one ever, to be honest. In my first playthrough, I focused mostly on getting, I think it was like a genetic sample or something to Sam up in the, or whoever it was, whoever her name was back then, up in the space station by getting a rocket, and, you know, so it's, that's what I did. And I think these came out just a little bit later than when this first came into early access. Right, the hatch is on the back, and it becomes this like really long train thing, so hopefully we can... Huh, interesting. How does this work? Okay, we got a power cell. Ah, there's a hatch on top. Cool, and a power cell. So 2 power cells. I only put 1 power cell into it though, so it's kind of funny that there's 2 of them. Unless there's only 1. Power cell. Power cell. Alright. Whatever. Alright. So I mean, I don't really want to drive this thing around too much, but it is significantly faster. Kinda strangely loud. Probably can squeeze through these. Let's find out just our... Ouch! How big boned we are. Oh man, we are. You're not skinny. And I wonder how this compares to things like the sea moth. Oh, we're going the wrong direction. I wanted to go that direction, but it doesn't really matter. We can just explore a smidgen more. And this is good. I mean, now we have kind of oxygen with us. We're going to have to spend a lot more time gathering up. Right. We're splatting these guys on our screens here. I use those frozen anemone things. They're pretty cool. I like the look of them anyway. Where are we? Ah, that's a big ice chunk. It's hard to tell from here. Oh, hey, check that out. It's cool to find random things in the game. I also built the, what do they call it? The high capacity air tank. This on my own. I figured, you know, whatever. It's not a big deal to do that one on my own because it's just an air tank. But it has helped me immensely. It's one of the, I think, early ones that you should invest in. Because it allowed me to get a lot more exploration done down deep and salvage a lot more stuff. Oh, I didn't bring my scanner. I took off my scanner quite a while ago. Flares. I have a whole box of them now. Okay, whatever. Yeah, so that I could, you know, carry all the stuff I needed to farm. Don't squirt, mate. Don't. I'm just being peaceful. What do we get? Oh, we have that one. Ow! Frozen! Oh, come on. You gotta click the mouse to get out of this thing. Ah! Jerk. Well, I'll be coming back here. Nutrient bar. Yikes. What? Interesting. So yeah, we'll have to come back and get that sorted out. I'm not really sure what that is. Another creature egg. Anyways, yeah, this is awesome. What? Okay. I kind of don't like this stuff in games. It's just like, it brings me right out of the experience. But, okay. Like, I mean, I guess if they actually are in the game, then alright, sure. But, like, I don't know. Like, who put them there? Why are they there? Just kind of, you know, all kinds of weird questions. I am running out of air. Okay, let's go get those other things built. I wonder if I can get back here. These were where all the sea things were. Yeah, I don't know if I can figure out my way back here technically, but what do we got here? We have nearly the supply cache and that one at 700 meters. Okay. So we'll try to figure out that. And that's sort of how I've been navigating. I'm kind of using these objects as like kind of stars, and like figuring out how distant. Like, there's a feature around 400 and 400 based off of, I think it's this one, 450, 450. That direction. That's a cool little cave that I wanted to like search out. It's just an example of just like something that I've been, you know, trying to figure out. Oh, this is this direction? Oh, okay. Cool. Seems pretty responsive. Alright. Let's get some other things built real quick. So we did the truck. Let's take that out of our inventory. This one's just going to be pretty much these simple little things here. There's a lot of, I think, upgrades. We've got depth. We gotta get, like, I'll probably do this on my own time because I don't know where to get enameled glass yet, and plasteel ingots. Yeah, different modifications from the modification station. So yeah, I'll figure out all these different things in time. Oh wow, they've got so many more things down here. These are all the base parts that we'll get to and build an awesome house. Solar panels, bioreactors, holy cow. Okay, battery charger, that's one of the ones I need. But yeah, maybe at the end of this episode we'll scan a couple of places just to see what might be nice for bases. Because I think that would be a good little bit. And then we gotta like start searching for things. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. Alright, back up to the top. Enameled glass requires diamond, which I have not found any diamond. And plasteel, which is lithium. I found some lithium already. I've been grabbing as much of it as I can. So that's good. Yeah, it's about time to cook these. I think what I'm going to have to do in my main base is create myself a wonderful... oh, I put that as a pin. you know, kitchen, essentially. Just have a bunch of stuff stored, because, yeah. Alright, consume, consume, consume. There we go. Good for a bit now. Oh yeah, I made a thermos too. I haven't really used it though. So apparently you can put like hot stuff in it. It keeps it warm. Oh, and a compass. I figured these things were kind of like low hanging fruit that, yeah, whatever. It's just like I think it was a wiring kit and like some iron or something. I don't know, some titanium. It was super cheap. Doesn't really matter. Anyhow, moving on. Let's unclick this one. I do. No, I'll do that on my own time. I'll figure that one out. Okay, so let's build these two because these two are kind of important. I'm curious about the mineral detector because I've never obviously used one. And the habitat builder, yeah, we've done that lots. Computer chip and battery and copper. So I have a lot of this stuff prepped up already because I just spent the time making it earlier today so that we could just do a nice episode, get some stuff like just sped through a little bit more quickly here. Here we go, habitat builder. That's gonna help immensely because once we have a habitat, then we can get some real good stuff.
Emergency shelter blueprints to your databank.
Thanks.
With the builder tool, you can construct sea bases from raw materials, advising against exploring a frozen water continent without a base. No bed, no storage, no place to put a fabricator module. No fun.
Yeah. Oh, silicon rubber. That's the one I missed. Silicon rubber. Definitely have lots of that. Because I kind of was sick of storing all the different things from those creep vines. So I was just like, I'm just gonna get rid of that. And mineral detector. Yeah, I'm curious to see what this does.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
Yeah, maybe. Ooh, what is this? Oh, sea truck upgrades. Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Alright, and that's pretty much the things that I wanted to get built today with you guys. Right? Like, those are the things. So now we'll just go maybe take a round, look for like a base. And start that kind of stuff. So yeah, once again, in this area here, right, like it's nice. Lots of food, no big bad guys around. It might be nice to do it just over like the twisty bridges though, right, where it's just a little bit dangerous. And not too far away from this stuff, you know, close to the Delta base. It's kind of central-ish area. I don't really know how big the world gets. And I think there's a lot more time, you know, spent on land, etc., etc. Anyway, wonder if those lights drain the battery power on this sucker a lot. Probably. Anyhow, I want to go to about there. I guess it's kind of where we were. Scanner. We need the scanner, guys. We're gonna go out there looking for things. We also want the scanner proper. And I might bring an extra battery. Don't need this many of these. Extra water would be useful. All this titanium is not useful. And in fact, I'm just gonna get rid of as much as I can. There, done. And ooh, a rotten frost and enemy heart. Yeah, maybe when we go out there, we'll maybe grab some more. Not hard to grab fish here though, but you know what? Maybe I'll just do that real quick. So it's nap time for these fish because it's nighttime. So they're pretty docile at night here. Let me just get ready to go. Alright, all fed and watered. I have extra water with me now, so that's fine. But yeah, I think this is roughly the direction that I want to go. Well, I do kind of, let's see here. Oh! That was a fish. That one is there. Emergency supply cache. I feel like one of the supply caches has been moved on me. The world feels weird now. Delta Station dock. Okay, great. We're under here again. And I'm looking for... I guess that. Nope, maybe not. It's hard to say where this thing is now. That little dock thing that was floating around. I don't know where it is, because anyways, it's sort of an idea of where things are. Maybe I'll head over here. This is where the big old monsters were. Yep. But there's lots of minerals over here that are quite useful, and so I'll probably be coming through here a lot more. And just beyond this was a lithium. Yeah, it was pretty good too over there, except there was one creature that kept on nibbling at my toes. Plunk. I'm gonna try to nail this one right on. Goodbye. So yeah, these purple vents. That's what they're called. And they have all kinds of goodies. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't think per se that it's a great idea to go out beyond, and I can't even see pretty much, you know, anything out in there. There's almost always a whiteout condition. You just can't see anything. It makes it rather difficult. Oh yeah, we gotta do that ship too, which I think might be there. There's lots of things to explore, guys. So, tell you what. Let's call this one here. It's been about 29 minutes on my time. It'll be a little bit different on yours. And we'll come back. We'll get into some new trouble somewhere else. Oh yeah, look at all these awesome opportunities. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna just find the dock and then I'll figure out how to get around from there. Fantastic. Ugh. Smack. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel and want to stay informed with it, hit the subscribe button. You can come and chat with me and other, you know, people in my community over in my Discord. That would be fantastic. And I will see you guys in another episode. Bye bye.